Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you a homeschool haul. Okay guys, welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to share just a haul. These things are from Walmart and Dollar Tree. I also have some books that I've purchased over the last couple months. And so I'm going to go ahead and share that with you. So if you are new, welcome to the channel. We are a homeschooling family. I have 2 children and we are going into our 6th year of homeschooling. We've taken a bit of some time from making videos, just enjoying the summer. We've really had a good time so far, and we still got some summer left. I'm not ready to give it up just yet, but I did need to get some supplies. Now, when you're homeschooling for a bit, you know, the supplies needed are less. So that's a good thing. I've already gone through all our books and kind of jotted down everything that we needed, and it wasn't much. So most of this is just stock up, just to have backup that I could put away for when we do need it. So I'll go ahead and share some of that with you. I'll also share a little bit of an update and what we've been working on during the summer as well. So let's get into it. So I'm going to be kind of rustling through these bags one-handed. So hopefully that's not too annoying. We have some sticky notes. These are the Pen & Gear brand. I haven't used these. I don't know how sticky they are, but I think they were 69 cents per 100 sheets. I think I grabbed a couple of these. So I'm going to try these and see how they go. I did grab some Post-it, like bookmark type things. What are they? Flags that I'm going to use throughout various. I like to use them in the teacher guides. In my planner, I'm going to use it this year. And whatever else. That I thought this might be just easier to do. Usually I'm just using these big Post-its. So I'm going to try the flags. I did see this at Walmart. This is a multiplication flashcards by Schematics. These are dry erase for ages 7 to 12. So all multiplication facts 0 to 12. So my rising 3rd grader, we are starting to work on multiplication. So I thought this would be just a fun add-on. There's a learning guide with games, a dry erase marker, and 1 multiplication chart. So it shows you those things here on the back. It also has trick cards, so different tricks on remembering the different times tables. So I thought that was awesome. Just different things that we can play around with learning our facts. So I grabbed this. This was, how much was this? It was between $7 and $9. I think it was $7, but it's around that range. I thought it was worth it just for having some other ideas when learning those. So I grabbed that. They had things for like reading and addition. I think they had a history theme, like Schematics brand. There's some various things. Counting. So I saw that one and I was like, that is going to work wonderfully for us this year. I got 3 of these insertable dividers. I had some, so this might be more than I need, but I'm using this in our Mystery of History for the folders. So I wanted to grab those. I'm still kind of do the finishing touches on the student folders for Mystery of History. We have filler paper. So I got 3 packs of filler paper. So these, I think, I don't know, 50 cents or something like that each. So definitely a better deal than what they had at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is already raising their prices on some things, which is disappointing. Pretty soon nothing is going to be. But neither here nor there. I did grab some things from there, but this is still Walmart. So I grabbed just some more liquid Elmer's glue. I think what? We got 4, I think we grabbed to have extra. And then I needed some tape, so I got some invisible tape from Pen and Gear. More erasers. 2 packs of the Pen and Gear colored pencils. And some more glue sticks. We go through these quickly. I think I filled up in the middle of the year and those are gone. So now we have more to start off the year. And we have some markers. Just the 10-pack Crayola. So that is the second bag. We have the third bag. And we just have the Broadline 2 packs of 10 markers. And then we have 2 of these file. What do you call these? I don't know why the Dollar Tree receipt's in here. This is Walmart. But yeah, I got 2 of, I don't know, what do you call these? Book bins or, yeah, book bins. I decided to go with the ones from Walmart because the ones from Dollar Tree just are a little smaller. So it's harder to kind of fit some things in there. Things like binders and whatever. I want to use this on that cart there to organize my teacher guides and some other resources I'm holding there. So I grabbed 2. Hopefully they'll fit. Hopefully they're not too big. So that is something I'll be working on to try to get that cart organized a little bit better. Let's see. That, okay. With this one. We got a pack of 48 Ticonderoga pencils. So the last, I don't know, couple years I've been going off-brand. I originally was using these and then I was going off-brand, and we've just been going through pencils like crazy. I mean, these still go pretty well. The erasers definitely go fast, but these other pencils, I don't know where they were from. Maybe from Office Depot. We've been they take forever to sharpen. The lead falls out. It's just terrible. So I'm gonna go back to the ones that we like, the ones that work, and call it, okay? I'm not going to go off-brand anymore. It's just, I'm done. I'm done dealing with that. The problems of a homeschool mom, right? Okay, so we just have some one-subject notebooks. So the kids each got 2. They got to pick their colors. My daughter picked purple and yellow, and my son picked blue and green. These I think were 50 cents each. So we're gonna use these for various things, and still playing with what those will be. I just wanted to have extra. So my daughter is going to be doing written narrations this year. She's always given me oral narrations of the books she's reading. So now she's reading 30 minutes a day, and she will just write a written narration of what she read. She's my rising 6th grader, so I think that will be good for her. My son will use these for various things too. One will be for just a science notebook that we can add all of our science. We're doing zoology this year, so that is we'll be using these for. So I just needed to grab some extra. notebooks. And we have 2 packs of crayons. I need to get the, what is it? The Colors Around the World. For some reason, I didn't see them at Walmart. I probably just didn't notice them, or maybe they just weren't out. And I usually see them at the Dollar Tree, and I don't think I saw them at the Dollar Tree we went. So I'm going to have to grab a couple of those too. I like to have those at the beginning of the year as well. Because I want to give the kids each their own thing. This year, we have been sharing, and if you know, you know. I just want to give them their own thing this year. So that's what these are for. So these are from Dollar Tree. Instead of doing like boxes or anything, I decided to grab them each these organizers. So they're pencils or crayons, erasers, whatever materials that they'll be using individually. You know, their colored pencils, glue sticks, whatever. That's going to go in their bin. So this is what my son picked. He picked this teal color, and my daughter picked the purple. So we're going to use this and just kind of store it up here. And they can just grab their bin when we're doing a project or when they're working and they need their stuff, so that we're not fighting and we're good to go there. I just grabbed some highlighters, mostly for me. The kids are using highlighters in a couple of their subjects now, so I wanted to just grab another pack. These are the Pro Marks 8-piece. So I like the colors. And again, those were from Dollar Tree. This is a Dollar Tree bag as well. So my son picked these 3D erasers, these dinosaur erasers. And I got some flags. This is the Jot brand. I'm not always super happy with the stick on the Jot brand. Like their Post-it type stick, what do you call them? Post-it knockoffs. The stick's not great. So I don't anticipate these will be much better, but I did grab these before I grabbed these at Walmart. So now I have 2 kinds of flags. I did grab some magnets for the cart. So I have these little containers. They have a magnet on the back. So I have 2 of those that I'm going to put on the side there. I went with the blue color. And I have 1 for pens, just so I have everything readily available for me on the cart. I did need more of these rings. We like to add these to index cards for notes that we are going over, so we can keep them all together. So I need more of those. And then we have 2 personalized notebooks for journaling. So the kids in their morning time will journal about the previous day. They'll just write a little bit about what happened that previous day. So my son picked this Dominion Jurassic World notebook, and my daughter picked this adorable bulldog, baby bulldog. I always wanted a bulldog. We always talking about getting an English bulldog, but it has yet to happen. But look how cute. Oh, it's precious. So that's hers. So these are for journaling. And with journaling, it's not being edited. It's not, I'm not looking at it and critiquing it, especially for my rising 3rd grader. Just, it's free write. It's just kind of getting them excited to write and write about something personal to them. So that's what we're doing for journaling, and those are their notebooks. So that is everything I got from Walmart and Dollar Tree. I hope that that's everything. I think there was some, Dollar Tree usually has these kind of like re-stickable bookmark flags tabs that I couldn't find at this particular Dollar Tree. So that's one thing I am still looking for. So hopefully I see those at a different location. So they don't always carry the same things. So now we have books, some books that I purchased. So here are reading journals. So I have this one for kind of like your elementary kids, and then this one for teens. It says for teens. I'll go ahead and open it and show you what's inside them. Okay, so these are from Paper Peony Press. I purchased these at Christian Book. So this is the one for teens. Now, we've done the reading journals that are like super, specific on, all the little blurbs that they want you to fill out regarding the story. So this is just for when she finishes a book. So let's see. I'll show you a little bit through it. You have your personal information the journal belongs to. So there is a daily reading tracker, a literary bucket list, a genre checklist, books borrowed, books lent out, book reviews. So you have a daily reading tracker here. Then your bucket list of books you want to read, and have you, do you want it, have it, or have you read it? So you can mark that here. Then you have your reader checklist. So you can go into different genres. Books borrowed, books lent out, which we could always like change the titles on these if we wanted to use it for something else. And then here's your book review. So what kind was it? Your title, author, started, finished, the length, how many pages it was, the rating, what genre it was, who recommended the book, was it fiction or nonfiction, rating the plot and the ease of reading, did you like the ending, favorite character, and any quotes. Kind of like a commonplace where something stood out to you, you can write it here, and your review notes. So I thought this was just a pretty simple way to kind of gather your thoughts on a book that you've read. These are nice. They do have bookmarks, if I could pull it out. Yep. There's a bookmark here as well. So I liked these, and I think they were super inexpensive. Maybe $5, something like that. So this is for like your younger kiddo. So you kind of have your library loans, what you're checking out, your title, author, kind of a list of what you're reading, books to read that you want to read. You have daily reading tracker. And then this is a little about me for the younger. And this is the book review. So same, how did you read it, title, author, how many pages, date, and rating. Nonfiction, fiction, did you like it, favorite character, I read this book by myself or with, and then you can write whom with. You have favorite quotes, draw your favorite character or scene, and then I would like to ask the author. So if you could ask the author anything, you could write that there. And would you recommend it to a friend? So just super fun. I liked that this one had drawing involved, so I thought that was nice for my younger kiddo this year. So these are just like little back to school things that we will be using. So those were again from Christian Book. Okay, and some books that I've purchased. We have Swallows and Amazons by Arthur Ransom. So this one has some illustrations, not many, but we're excited to read this. This will probably be an upcoming year, not this current year that we're entering. But I did want the title. I've been looking for it. I saw it and I grabbed it. So I think this was a recommendation from Ambleside Online. So this was on my list and I went ahead and grabbed it. We have watched the movie. There is a movie. I don't know who put it out, but we've seen that a few times and it's a good one. So I know we'll be excited to read that. This was a thrift store find, or the rest of these, well, except one, was a thrift store find. So this is by the Tuttle Twins. Tuttle Twins Guide to Logical Fallacies by Connor Boyack. So just a logic read that I can do with both of my children down the road. I think this is more for the upper levels, maybe upper middle and high school, I think. I have to look online again to verify who it's actually written for. This is put out by Libertas Press. In a society where countless ideas are being shared, debated, and analyzed, it's more important than ever to sift out the good ones from among the bad ones. And when people you respect and trust use arguments that sound persuasive, how can you determine if they are correct? So I thought that was a good find. Looks like it was never read. Perfect condition, and a hardback. So we got that. We have Because of Winn-Dixie. Just didn't have this, so I wanted to add it to our collection. We have The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood by Howard Pyle. This again I think was recommended by Ambleside. Probably something we'll read in a couple years. So there is, yeah, just like a handful of pictures here in the middle, which is nice. I found this at a local thrift store as well. We have Grimm's Fairy Tales. And we have, what is the other one that we have that we've read? Yeah, we have the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales. So we've read that, I don't know, that was early on in our homeschool, probably when my daughter was in second grade. And I did actually leave quite a bit out. Some of these fairy tales can get, like this says, grim. But I saw this, so I can pre-read this and see if we want to read it. So it was only, I don't know, 50 cents maybe. So I saw this and decided to grab it. It's a nice little copy. It looks pretty. So this I found, and I found Aesop's Fables. So I had another copy of Aesop's Fables, just an old small book. It was not in the best condition. And I saw this one and I just liked how this looks. It's kind of worn, just kind of really pretty. So I grabbed this one and just passed on the one that I had. So this was a nice find as well. I also picked up 102 Questions Children Ask About the Bible with Answers for Busy Parents. I just thought this was an interesting, kind of fun thing to do. In morning basket maybe. So I grabbed it. And this one's for me, and this one was not thrifted. This is from christianbook.com. So this is Pocket Full of Pine Cones, Nature Study with a Gentle Art of Learning. So this is like a living book for mom to read about nature study. A story for mother culture. So I love Karen Andriola. I have her Charlotte Mason Companion. I am currently rereading Mother Culture. And that's kind of added to my summer read list. And so I've been wanting this one. And I just decided to add it to cart when I was making a purchase. So this was a little something for me. If you've read this, let me know. how you liked it. So this is a teacher's guide to nature study disguised as a heartwarming story. Pocketful of Pine Cones is a story about Carol. Although not the most confident of mothers, Carol is determined to step forward with home-style teaching. She learns as she goes. Carol takes nature walks with her children. Together they observe God's marvelous creation and record their finds in their notebooks. Throughout the year, they observe more than 200 finds. With patience, Carol listens to her daughter Emily hobble through the sentences she reads aloud. Emily was labeled slow in school. Donald was burned out by mindless tedium, but Carol happily finds the right living books and experiences for them that safeguard their sense of wonder. Meanwhile, Carol copes with the late hours her husband Michael must keep at his workplace. Difficult choices must be faced because Carol and Michael trust in the Lord. Their choices are met with courage. To nourish mother's soul with insight and delight is the reason Carrie Andrea wrote Pocketful of Pine Cones. May she who reads it take courage, like Carol, to live the life she imagines. So, I mean, that sounds lovely. So yes, I've been wanting to read this. So this is something I will hopefully get to soon enough. I really shouldn't add more to my book bucket list because I have quite a bit that I'm reading through now. But it was a good deal. It was on sale. I decided to grab it. So yeah, if you've read that, let me know. And that is my haul, guys. That is everything. I don't think I need much else. Most of everything that we need to plan is planned. I have been working. I got the planner all together here, so we have our schedules in here. And some things we did change. If you saw my recent planning video, I'm trying to prepare here for when we start school, which won't be till the end of August. I am already kind of counting some days. We're still doing some summer school because we school year round. So for like this official schedule of our, a lot of our new curriculum, we may start our zoology a little earlier though. I like to slowly build upon what we're going to be doing throughout the year, like that full schedule. I like to do a slow start. So we'll probably bring in zoology first. So I think that's a subject the kids are most excited about. So we're currently doing some language and math, not every day. And, we're kind of going by ear. If we want to bring something in, we do that. And we're doing some nature study with the Burgess Bird Book. So we're doing that. I had intended to do something else, but I couldn't find the books. So we just went with the bird study. So that's been fun, but we're taking that slow. We're not doing it every day. So the next thing I'll probably bring in, and that won't probably be till, I don't know, mid-August, we'll bring in zoology and start working on that. So we have added some Mango Spanish. So I wanted them to have more language practice. So this is free through the library. So check your local library. It might be free through yours as well. I'm sure it is. And it's just a computer app for Spanish, website. So we're going to use that. We did dabble in that this last year, which I don't think I ever talked about, but it was fine just for getting that extra practice. You can record how you're saying the words as well. So that's helpful. So that's something that I have added in here. For my third grader, I am taking typing out. I just don't think that's that important right now. I want to focus on some other writing skills with him first before we're getting into typing. So that'll probably be something I bring in. 4th grade. I did space out our history lessons. So it's every other day. Those are kind of some changes. He will do a McGuffey lesson twice a week. And then we're bringing in history stories for children. And he'll also have a day for free reading that he can pick his own book. So that's kind of like the changes I made there. So same with my rising 6th grader. We just added the Spanish lessons a couple times a week. She will be reading 30 minutes this year instead of 20. And that's in addition to a literature course that I'm having her do. So that was basically what I changed. For him, we are also trying ACE English. So my daughter started doing that, and she has enjoyed it. And I really like it too. I like that it's mastery based, and it really kind of builds on these things year after year. So I wanted to try it with him. He really kind of thrives, especially in these early years, on a mastery based type curriculum. Now we were using rod and staff, but we're going to have some things going on this year that I think rod and staff is going to be too teacher intensive for me. It's not really easy curriculum for him to just pick up and do on his own, at least not right now. So we're trying ACE with him. And so far so good. So we're going to continue trying that. Again, it's mastery based. So and every little booklet or pace kind of focuses on a certain thing. So I kind of like that. So we are trying that with him. So it's just another change in there. But that's kind of like where we are as far as our summer, what we're doing. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know how your summer's going. Or if you've started school. I think some people have done that. Again, we are doing some school, just some math and English and nature study, and keeping that pretty light just so we can enjoy our days, rest. We have slower mornings, and I've just been working on getting our upcoming year ready. So I'm almost there. We're almost there. So I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know how everything is going down below, and I will see you on the next one, guys. God bless.